This is Jim Kukrow, founder of the Author Marketing Institute, and you're listening to the Author Marketing Podcast. If you're unfamiliar with the Author Marketing Institute and this podcast, you can learn more by visiting www.authormarketinginstitute.com. We'll get to today's topic shortly, but first, a quick message. Just a quick reminder again that the Author Marketing Live event starts on January 26th, and there's still time to get a seat. Now, we've brought together 15 of the world's most successful authors and marketers and asked each of them to share their most successful book selling and marketing techniques that they've used to dominate the sales charts. The best part is the entire thing is being held online. It's virtual. There's no travel, there's no flights, there's no hotels. It's just you at home or your office, logging in, watching the live presentations. And then you can even watch them later on your tablet or your phone or whatever you want to do. So visit authormarketinglive.com to grab your seat to the event and view all the amazing speakers and topics. Now, you should also go check out the website because we've posted the agenda so you can see what day and what time each speaker is going to be. But don't worry about that. Something I want to point out to you that's really important. If you can't attend the live presentation when it's happening, we're recording everything. So when you get a ticket, you don't have to be there when Joel Comm speaks or when Brian Cohen speaks or when Steve Scott speaks. You can watch it later on that night. Heck, you could watch it 3 months later. You just log in at any time after the event, even the night of, and watch the replay back when you want to. And that's why it's a great to do a virtual event. So visit authormarketinglive.com to grab your seat. Because, look, we're going to increase the price of the replays of the video after the event. So you're going to want to have your ticket before the event so you can watch them now because you'll probably be paying more money to watch them all in the replay later on down the road. So visit authormarketinglive.com and grab your seat today. And with that out of the way, let's move on to today's topic. 6 things you didn't know about publishing a digital book on Apple. Your time as an indie author is precious. There are more than enough tasks to fill up your schedule, and if you did them all, it's likely you'd be working 80 hours a week. For most of the last 2 years, publishing directly to Apple hasn't seemed like a worthwhile investment in time. While there have been stories of some genres performing well on the platform, there are tenfold as many tales of authors putting time and energy into Apple with no results to speak of. The publishing platform isn't intuitive, and it may require a Google search or two for strange error messages returned by your document. After uploading, Apple has been notorious for taking at least a week to get the books live. Once the book becomes available, discoverability has been hit or miss, often leaving products languishing in sales despite your best intentions. Without question, there are shortcomings to the Apple platform, but there is hope for 2015 and beyond. Apple's recent acquisition of BookLamp, a book discoverability engine that could rival Amazon's recommended algorithm, and a renewed dedication to faster book processing has some authors excited about the platform's prospects. If you're considering publishing on Apple's iBooks store, here are 6 things you should keep in mind. Number 1, Apple is the number 2 U.S. ebook retailer. The iBooks store has a lot of readers. According to Mark Coker from Smashwords, Apple is the number 2 ebook retailer behind Amazon. While there are some restrictions on who can download books from the platform, the numbers are there to support your time investment to get your books on board. Number 2, you need a Mac or a third party to publish. The reason there's a restriction on who can download your books from iBooks is because only Apple users can access the store's app. While there are workarounds, most of the readers shopping on the store are Mac or Apple users. This roadblock is even more present for authors looking to publish on the platform. Publishing on iBooks requires the iTunes Producer program, which is only available for a Mac. Unless you have the software to make your PC run Mac programs, you'll need to take one of 2 steps to get your books on the platform. Either you'll have to get someone with a Mac to let you publish, or you'll need to go through a third-party publisher like Smashwords or Draft2Digital. Both paths come with complications. If you borrow a friend's computer to upload your books, then you'll need to borrow that same computer anytime you have to make a change in your book. When you use a third-party publisher like Smashwords or Draft2Digital, You'll get lower royalties and you're stuck with their speed when you have to make small changes. To avoid these two options, you may want to make a small investment in a refurbished Mac Air laptop to give you easy accessibility to iBooks. Number 3, more readers have iBooks access. Apple has made 2 major changes in the last year that could give its store an advantage in the mobile reading sector. In the last year, the retailer has started to pre-install the iBooks applications on both its Mavericks operating system and its iOS 8 mobile devices. While most readers need to download the free Kindle app to get the Amazon-based books on their phone, the latest Apple customers will be ready to download books right out of the box. Apple has been running a series of promotions to bring attention to the iBook app, including several indie-centered deals. Number 4, content is curated. On Amazon, you're more likely to get pulled into promotions like the deal of the day if you have great sales numbers. On the iBook store, that's only half of the puzzle. Like Kobo and Nook Press, Apple has merchandisers who decide which books will be part of the breakout books list or other promotions. Now, this is great news if you know how an Apple iBooks merchandiser. It's not so helpful if you don't. Now, there are 2 main ways that authors get in touch with Apple merchandisers. The first is that they know a fellow author with the connection. After being introduced to the merchandiser, the hopeful author can pitch his or her series to be part of a promotion. The other way is to meet Apple reps directly during a conference or other book-related event. The latter method could pay more dividends because of your new personal connection, and it never hurts to have a face to put a name with. Another thing to keep in mind is that Apple is known for promoting its free books. Since the company's primary focus is hardware, free iBooks can help bring customers into the Apple ecosystem. The more free books it pushes to new users, the more potential iPads and laptops it can sell down the line. As a result, your pitch to an iBooks representative may get more traction when it involves a free series starter. Number 5, you need to show your support. Apple is notorious for rejecting manuscripts that have Amazon and other competitor links inside. Now, this is pretty smart on their part. When you simply copy and paste your Amazon manuscript over to your Apple version, you're wasting an opportunity to get more sell-throughs to your other work on iBooks. By placing Apple-specific links in your calls to action inside your books, you'll be better equipped to succeed on the platform. Apple reps like to see iBooks support beyond the contents of your book. One of the quickest ways to put the reps off is to have no Apple links whatsoever on your site. It's very important during the pitch stage to place sales links to your work that point toward the iBook store. It's worth pointing these links out during your Apple rep proposal. And beyond your pitch, this will ensure that iBooks readers who visit your site will have a place to click through to buy your books. Number 6, there are features you can't find on Amazon. While some will decry Apple's slow processing speed when you compare it to Amazon's, the retailer has several features you can't find anywhere else. Apple will let you do a pre-order for your book up to a year in advance. Unlike Amazon, where you need to have a rough draft to post your 90-day pre-order, Apple simply requires a cover and a blurb. Reps for iBooks also tend to like an author who's generated sales and buzz through pre-orders. Apple has been known to do indie-centric deals as well, and has also invited self-published authors to join their breakout books promotion. There are a variety of monthly and weekly deals that indies can be part of once they've made inroads with an Apple rep. When you publish a series on iBooks, Apple will link them together on a convenient series page. While Amazon is experimenting with a better interface for a series, Apple's current layout makes it easy for readers to access follow-ups of your work. Apple also has several Amazon-like tools that can help you build links and widgets for iBooks products. Make sure you test out the iBooks link maker, the banner builder, and the widget builder when you're trying to grow an Apple-based audience. So how much is your time worth? It's probably going to take you 10 hours for you to get a handle on the iBooks platform. A lot of authors only think of their time commitment in terms of the short-term value per hour. In this case, think about how much value your time could be worth, even in a semi-worst case scenario. Let's say for all of your trouble, you sell one copy of one book a day for the next 3 years. At a $2.99 price point, That's approximately $2,200 of income for your 10 hours. Not a bad way to spend your time. Learn the iBooks platform to open up a new potential revenue stream. It may provide you with additional income and more time to take your sales to the next level. And that will conclude today's podcast. To see a transcript of the show and to access other book marketing content, please visit www.authormarketinginstitute.com. You can also learn about our latest events for authors or get access to our Author Marketing Academy Learning Center. And of course, become a member of the Author Marketing Club, a 25,000 plus author member community. That's www.authormarketinginstitute.com. All right, let's wrap it up for today. I'm Jim Kukral, founder of the Author Marketing Institute, and we'll be back again for another show soon. Thanks again for listening, and don't forget to leave us a review in iTunes and share the show with your author friends and communities. We would be grateful for your help in spreading the word. Bye for now.